Well, hey everyone, it's Brian Porter. Welcome to the Porter Shop. We're going to talk about a big topic in the guitar pickup world today is pickup height. So this is going to be more of a generic type of video. We're going to talk about some general tips and tricks, some ways to maybe set your pickups that will allow you to do a couple different things in a band setting or even recording setting. But we're going to talk a little bit about this subject because we get a lot of emails every week about how do I set my pickup height and what should I do and why don't you have a factory setting on your website. So the reason we don't have a factory setting on our website is we encourage people to use their ears, listen to their guitar, listen to the setup of the pickups. It will differ between guitars. We'll be doing some individual specialized, by pickup type videos here in the future, but this is going to be more of our general video about the subject. So let's head over to the bench and talk about some suggestions for pickup height. Okay, so we're over here at the bench with one of our Les Bois model guitars. It's got our wide range pickups in there. So these are our full size wide ranges. Generally when we're looking at pickup heights, we like to consider a couple factors. So consider maybe your woods of your guitars. How dark is it sounding? How light is it sounding? Is it too bright? Is it too thin? Those kind of things we can often correct a few of those with pickup heights. Now some guitars are going to be too muddy, and that's kind of why we obviously make pickups in the first place. We can address those needs, but you can get a lot more out of your current guitar most likely with just a couple tweaks. So if you want to raise or lower the pickups, we're going to assume in this video that you know how to do that just simply with a screwdriver on each of the mounting screws, depending on the pickup type. You also might be able to adjust the individual pull pieces just to tailor those heights how you want them. So again, we're assuming that you know how to do that. We'll go more over that specific process in detail when we focus on each pickup types in the future videos. So just make sure you keep subscribing and follow us for that, because we'll definitely do a lot more of those kind of things. So this particular guitar is a roasted maple neck and a basswood body, so it is definitely a little lighter and a little airier sounding. So what we're going to do is talk about two different methods that we like to do for pickup heights. So the first method is just simply balance method. So we're going to set the pickup heights to a specific balance. So that means that we're not really going to focus on the pickups being the same height. We're going to focus on making sure that through, like in this case we have a three-way switch, through that three-way switch, all positions are the same volume. So what we're going to do is maybe play a G chord or an E chord or some kind of chord that rings out through all the strings, and then we're going to make sure that chord is the same all the way through. So to get it on the neck position, play it, switch to the bridge position, play it, and then adjust your pickup heights accordingly. So we really don't recommend for most guitars that the pickup heights be exactly the same, and for that reason each guitar is going to be a little bit different. So we encourage you to use your ears. Very simple, but use your ears for the balance method. The second method is the boost method. So this is another way to set your pickups up, and we call it the boost method because the heights will be uneven in this method, but it allows you to be on one pickup and then switch to the next one and have it be so much louder than the other one. So in the boost method, maybe what we would do in this guitar's case is we would back off this neck pickup quite a bit, raise up the bridge pickup, and then when we go into like a lead part, we know we have kind of a little more power, a little more volume on tap. So that's a couple things that you can try. We're going to go ahead and do a demo at the end of this video of the boost method, just so you can kind of hear the way that we might set up a guitar and hear how that affects kind of the signal. The other thing to consider is just making sure that you're happy with the sound. Pickups can be backed off quite a bit if they're very strong. So I always like a neck pickup backed off quite a bit and the bridge raised up. I find that actually creates the balance method a lot more effectively than just setting them both at the same height. So let's take a listen to this guitar. We'll jump over to the studio, listen to this guitar with the boost method set up on the pickups. So what we're going to do is drop the neck pickup down a little bit, raise the bridge up. We will just kind of play a little bit edge of breakup on the amp so you can kind of hear that in action. We'll play the same thing on this pickup and then the same thing on this pickup, so you'll be able to hear how that boost method works. So hopefully that video was helpful for you. Just a couple things to think about when setting up your pickup heights. We appreciate all your support and look for more videos on Strat, Tele, and humbucker pickups specific to the height of the pickup. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments, and thanks so much for watching.